So we're back at Discovery Ridge, which is the same spot where we parked for the Loggers Alley hike, but we're about to head to a loop hike this time. So this is going to take us down Cedar Cliffs, Maine, and then up Hemlock Springs. There'll be a spot for the dog to swim. There'll be a beautiful view spot, and we're hoping for some pretty wildflowers. Pro tip though, do not enter at Cedar Cliffs North, especially if you have a dog. There's lots of rock scrambling. But if you've got knee issues, that's not a spot to enter. It's going to be quite a scramble to go Cedar Cliffs North. So we're going to take Cedar Cliffs, Maine, and we're going to go down about a quarter of a mile on a gravel road to get to the entrance. I'll see you there. So we're about to head down Cedar Cliffs main trail. Getting here, you're going to come down a gravel road that's pretty steep. I was really glad I had my poles because I slipped a couple of times, but my poles saved me. I am wearing a little earbud so that I do not hear my heavy breathing because that's probably going to happen. We're going to go down most of the way to Cedar Cliffs, but there are a few up spots, and it's about 0.8 of a mile to get to the Cedar Cliffs overlook. So I'll take a few pictures along the way and I'll see you then. What are you doing? So this is where the Cedar Cliffs North Trail joins the Cedar Cliffs Trail, and we are about to head through a really pretty mountain laurel kind of tunnel or funnel towards the view spot. In May, this is a beautiful trail because all of the mountain laurel's in bloom. It's still really beautiful though, lots of greenery, and the trees are keeping the temperatures down. We have reached the Cedar Cliffs overlook, and we are looking across the mountain right now. Those houses that you can see in the distance, those are just above the waterfall that we walked to on Loggers Alley on the last hike that I posted. And you can see that there is a power line. That's what Loggers Alley turns into. It turns into that power line that'll take you right down into Nelliesford. Gracie's making me very nervous on these rock cliffs, but you can see why they're called Cedar Cliffs. There are cedar trees everywhere on this cliff, and a beautiful spot to look at the hawks when they are migrating and to see the clouds rolling over the valley. Really pretty. A lot of people love Raven's Roost Overlook on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and I would argue that this spot rivals in beauty to that overlook. It's a great spot for a picnic lunch if you're coming with kids. It's a great spot for a snack or water break. We proteined up before we came out, so we're not stopping for any snacks, but just so you know, frame of reference, it was a mile down to this point, and it's going to be a mile uphill up Hemlock Springs. And we like going this route on the loop, starting down and then working our way back up. A lot of people it's going to be up no matter which way you're going, but a lot of people like to start with Hemlock Springs and loop that way. I prefer coming back up Hemlock Springs because it's a little bit cooler. It runs parallel to Hemlock Springs. The dog can jump in the water. There's a lot of really magical moss and lichen, and it's just really a nice, cool, shady spot. I'll take some pictures along the way and give you an update at the end. See you then. So this is weather in the mountains, y'all. We left the house and there was 0% chance of rain until 6, 7 o'clock tonight. And it is pouring its butt off. And you can see blue sky really through there. You really just can't trust the weather in the mountains. You really have to be prepared. That's why I use waterproof hiking boots. That's why we, at the very minimum, carry a waterproof bag in our day pack to put our phones and car keys in. We did not bring ponchos, wishing we had, so that's a lesson for us, but hopefully this will blow over and we'll be on our way. We did find a really nice broad-leafed tree to hang out under. Gracie is loving it. She's not coming in under the rain. She's enjoying it, but hopefully it's about to blow over. So you'll come to a T intersection and you're going to turn right to stay on this loop hike, and that's where we're headed uphill. However, if Robbie and I ever get our shit together, we will stay on the red and do the perimeter hike. That'll take you across Hemlock Springs. You can see Scout's already down there. She's going to jump in the water because it's hot. Gracie, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that slip. So I can't believe I just had that little slip calling Gracie Scout. When we bought up here, we had a brown Labradoodle named Scout who was an amazing dog. Loved to hike up here, just like Gracie. Loved any trail that bordered water, just like Gracie. And after she passed, she was 13 and a half years old. And after she passed, we said, no more dogs. And then I just couldn't stand it. I was feeling very nurturing, and it was either turn my nurturing powers onto Rob. Nobody wants to be married to their mother, right? Or get another dog. And so Rob was acquiesced and said, okay, let's get a dog because I'm tired of you freaking mothering me. So now this dog has become my baby. And I sure am glad she loves to hike up here as much as Scouty Bear did. This is a little offshoot to Hemlock Springs that she likes to get in. We're about to head up against some rock formations that are just beautiful. I'll take some pictures for you. So we've just come up out of the Hemlock Springs trail. For those of you who are familiar with Wintergreen, to get your bearings, this is the water treatment facility. That's on the backside of Tyro and the Eagle Swoop area. So if you were to kind of exit Tyro, there's a little feeder road right over there. And you can see where Hemlock Springs starts with a culvert over here and a spring. Gracie's checking it out. We still have, I would say, what do you think, 3/4 of a mile to get up this road, honey? 3/4 of a mile to get up this road. I'm not gonna film that. I'm gonna spare you from all that huffing and puffing. Once you've made it here, you're in good shape and you can just take your time. I hope you have enjoyed this hike with me, and I hope one day you're on the mountain and get to enjoy it yourself.